we have a representative of the NDC, Mr. Edem Agbana. He represents Mr. Johnson Asiedu Nketia, the General Secretary of the NDC. Mr. Agbana, if you're around. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, before I go on, I didn't do the intro properly. He's also the Deputy National Youth Organizer of the NDC. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chairman, and all protocol duly observed. I represent the National Democratic Congress, most especially the General Secretary, Honorable Johnson Asiedu Nketia. This is one of the topics, one of the few topics that both the NDC and the NPP seems to be in agreement. So I will not want to talk too much about the advantages of having a multi-party election at the local assemblies. However, our concern as the National Democratic Congress is that, yes, we are for a referendum to have a multi-party election. But if we are all interested in the outcome of the referendum and we are all asking our members to go for a yes, we should also be interested in the processes leading to the referendum. The Electoral Commission and its activities cannot be excluded from this process. Not too long ago, we had one referendum which decided the creation of new regions. And we believe as a party, and we still strongly hold the view that the processes were compromised, the elections was compromised. The process with regards to registration of members, exhibition of voter register, and the conduct of the election itself is very critical to this process. So we are urging all the stakeholders here that let us not only be interested in the outcome of the referendum, we should also be interested in ensuring that the processes leading to the outcome of the referendum are free and fair. And that is why we are asking all of you to not only be a partner in calling for the multi-party democracy at the local level, but you should also partner us in ensuring that the Electoral Commission in its conduct of all the activities and processes leading to any election is free and fair. And that is the position of the NDC. We are urging our members, and we have asked all our members to also go out and vote for a yes when the opportunity presents itself. However, like I said, the processes leading to the conduct of the elections is most critical to us. And we are asking IDEC and all our partners here and all our social partners to be on board in ensuring that the Electoral Commission does the right things so that the process will not be compromised, as we saw with regards to the referendum that led to the creation of the new regions. As for the assembly elections and the involvement of political parties, the Honorable Ameya Ocheme has pointed it out clearly. It is true that even though these elections are not partisan, when you get to the grounds, it is the political parties, we are conducting primaries. We decide which individuals will best represent the interests of the party and all of that. I think that our democracy will become more meaningful if we take the devolution process properly to the grassroots level and ensure that we have a multi-party election and accountability can also be ensured. So the NDC is fully committed to the process. We will encourage our members to vote a yes. But once again, in conclusion, we are urging all of you as our social partners to join us in our efforts to ensure that the Electoral Commission in its conduct ensures that the right things are done so that we can have a free and fair election. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we can clap again. The NDC and the MPP agree on one of the very few occasions when we can get consensus from our two dominant parties. Honorable Obi Amwas doesn't agree because there's still a lot of tussle going on. There's no consensus. He says there's a lot of consensus in Parliament. Do we agree? We agree that generally there's consensus in Parliament. Okay, it's mixed. It's mixed. But he's there, he's telling us, we are out and we are seeing something, so we will take it from you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Agbana has again, as NDC did, I think when we had the launch in collaboration with the Ministry for Local Government for education and awareness raising on the district level elections and referendum. The NDC again has reiterated that all of us as social partners ensure that the Electoral Commission's processes are free, transparent, and fair. That is one concern they have raised. Other than that, they fully support a yes vote.